Inazuma 11 Strikers is an amazing game for the Wii from the series Inazuma 11. With 13 teams, of which you can recruit any player you want, and even some extra players, everyone can make a team of their choosing. And with several really strong opponents near the end of the game, getting more powerful players is essential to beating the game. But what if you stuck with the default Raimon team? The rules of this video are simple. I start every match with a default Raimon formation. Substitutes are allowed as long as they belong to the default Raimon team. If I lose a match, the campaign is over. I only get one attempt per match. The opponent is also always on the highest difficulty, meaning that their players are also maxed out. To give myself a fighting chance, I max out all of the Raimon players and increase our friendship bonds with other players to unlock new, more powerful moves. With that said, let's see how far we can get. Up first is the Raimon mirror match. Our Kevin nearly instantly launches Dragon Slayer and scores the first goal. As retaliation, opposing Raimon's Kevin shoots Dragon Crash +1, but our Mark manages to stop it. Now, let me introduce you to the greatest move in the game, Fake Bomber. Our Kevin launches another Dragon Slayer, but this time it gets stopped. The opponent Sam isn't happy, and so he blows us up. Jack and Nathan each try to score, Jack with Inazuma Drop and Nathan with Fire Rooster, but Mark stops them both. Sam gets angry and, well, he blows up Axel as revenge. In the second half, we switch in 3 players to get some more powerful shots on the field. We pass the ball to Jude and try to pull off Inazuma Break, a move where Mark has to come out of the goal and next to Jude. Luckily, Jude scores and we make the 2-0. Next, we try to get Tri Pegasus, another move where Mark has to get out of the goal. We pull it off and 3-0 is made. At the kickoff, Chester is a little too confident in the other Raimon team.
And Raimon kick up. Can they claw this back?
I don't think so, Chester. Axel tries one last Fire Tornado, we stop it and the match ends. Next up is Royal Academy. Axel instantly scores with maximum fire, giving us the lead. Next, I want to do Inazuma Drop, a move with Jack and Axel. However, Jack had Inazuma 1 drop equipped, meaning that Mark was dashing out of the goal to come to help. The ball gets taken from us and Royal unleashes a shot before Mark can make it back to his goal, making the 1-1. As revenge, we get Axel to perform maximum fire again. I call in substitutes and unequip Inazuma 1 drop on Jack and we switch in Eric and Jude. Axel scores again with maximum fire. Bloom then tries Wrath Shot, but we stop it, and Sam is getting angry at Royal Academy, so he blows up Samford. Axel then, again, scores with maximum fire. Then it's halftime, and the halftime screen has a bit of a bias towards one certain player. Come on! Axel. The match continues and Axel gets the ball. Well, you know the drill by now. Swing then decides he has seen enough incompetence from his teammates and launches a death zone. Samford then jumps into Swing's arms and I'm just wondering how Swing doesn't fall over.
Not scientifically possible!
Anyway, Royal Academy's Jude then tries to shoot again, but at this point you should know what I do to people that I don't like.
That's the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen.
GG.
What an intense match that was.
Time to face off against the gods.
Let the match begin!
Zeus is a team where we need Jude for Prime Legend. We call in substitutes instantly and Jude instantly scores. Then Aphrodite instantly tries to equalize the teams and we barely stop him from making the equalizer. Before we continue with the match, here's a fun fact about the gods in Greek mythology. Most people think the gods were immortal, but in reality they just hadn't invented gunpowder yet. After some more fumbling around, Jude scores again with Prime Legend right before halftime. When the match continues, Jude scores a hat-trick. And not much more interesting happened in this match, except for the fact that Eric's going to space. Bye, Eric! Anyway, the match ends 3-0. Now we get to face off against Raimon II. This is the point where most of the other teams have shots that can break through any block move we do. Great example is Sean Frost's Crossfire, which he instantly pulls off and he scores. To make our comeback, we call in Jude with Twin Boost F and we switch Nathan and Sam's places to get Fire Rooster going. To ensure that we score, we give Nathan and Axel some performance-enhancing vitamins. Axel then instantly pulls off Twin Boost F and he scores. And after some more brawling, Nathan comes through with Fire Rooster, finally putting us in the lead at halftime. In the second half, Axel scores with another Twin Boost F, rounding off the match with a 3-1 lead. Chaos is up next. Immediately when I was looking over Chaos's team, I saw a glaring issue. Grant's Burnout has fire as its element. In Inazuma 11, there's 4 elements: earth, fire, wood, and air, which each beat and get beaten by 1 element each. The problem is, to get type advantage, I need a shot of earth typing, and looking over my attackers, I noticed that no one had an earth shot, except for one. The match starts and we call in substitutes instantly. Axel scores with maximum fire, meaning that I didn't even need an earth shot to score, but I switch in my secret weapon anyway. Willy. Willy is a player with underwhelming stats to say the least, but his co-op shot, Spectacle Crash, is earth type, and on top of that, it's just the best shot in the game. Just look at it. Get him, Willy!
Spectacle Crash!
Get him. Anyway, we switch in Willy and give him some performance enhancing vitamins, and we resume the match. Willy instantly gets a chance to score, and the keeper stood no chance at all. Okay, Willy must have slipped. Let's do Prime Legend to drain some of the keeper's TP. I don't expect it to go far. Anyway, Chaos's keeper is clearly a paid actor hired by Jude. This time, Willy puts in 10 times the effort Jude ever has, and he manages to... Okay, that keeper is definitely cheating. That puts us into halftime. We send a detective out to inspect Chaos's water to make sure there aren't any vitamins in it. After halftime, Willy gets the ball and performs Spectacle Crash. 3 times the charm, right? Okay, that keeper is definitely on some vitamins. But after a lot of work, Willy finally pulls in his last bit of TP to perform Spectacle Crash one more time. And finally, after all that effort, pain. Axel then performs one more maximum fire and scores, which is nonsense because Spectacle Crash is definitely stronger. Hey detective, you're back! What do you mean there weren't vitamins in Grant's water? Ugh, okay, I guess I'll just have to accept that Willy sucks. Anyway, Alius Academy. This match honestly was a joke, so I'm gonna do a summary by words. Substitutes: Rooster, Drill, Goal, Jude, Legend, Goal, Spam, Dragon, Sweat Drops, Goal, Halftime, Fire, Goal, Max, Goal, Tornado, Goal. Wait, we actually lost. Anyway, Jack gets one more chance and scores. Chester then asks whether the other team stands a chance, when it's 6-1, with 2 minutes remaining.
Does the other team stand a chance?
Well, Max takes offense to Chester's comment and makes it 7-1. Time for the Dark Emperors. Think Raimon, but evil. The Keeper's best move is a wood type, which is a shame because I definitely don't have enough fire moves to break through. Anyway, we start the match by switching in Jude for Twin Boost F. While trying to attack, Sam makes this amazing pass to Nathan. Anyway, Axel gets the ball and pulls off Twin Boost F, giving us the lead. Going into halftime, we give Nathan some vitamins because I'm not sure where the Fire Rooster would get through. Nathan pulls it off and his vitamins didn't help. Axel shows Nathan how it's done and makes it 2-0. Inazuma Japan is just Raimon XL, but they're up next, so I guess we'll have to deal with them. Nathan redeems himself and we instantly score with Fire Rooster. Gamer's like, yeah, let's score, and scores with Dragon Slayer. Opposing Nathan feels left out because our Nathan had scored, and so he scores with the Hurricane. We take revenge by scoring once with Maximum Fire and once with Dragon Slayer. The opponent's Mark thinks, hey, I'm supposed to keep this goal empty, and proceeds to block the next two shots. After halftime, we have a little back and forth of shots. They do Meteor Blade, we stop it. We do Dragon Slayer, they stop it. They do Tiger Ride, we stop it. We do Maximum Fire, we score. The match ends 5-1. Up next is the first team I actually had worries about, Neo National. I was worried about the fact that I couldn't break through Infinite Wall, one of the most powerful blocks in the game since it uses 3 players. I use Infinite Wall on my regular team and nothing has broken through it yet. The match starts and we call in substitutes instantly. Talisman, one of Neo's players, is confident that they're gonna win. I'm doomed. Anyway, we call in Jude for Prime Legend and Bobby and Eric for Tri Pegasus, the only 2 moves that have a chance to break through Infinite Wall, because they have type advantage. In doing so, Nathan is put into the goal so Mark can join Eric and Bobby for Tri Pegasus. Axel gets the ball and, to my genuine surprise, manages to break through. After halftime, Turner instantly shoots and, because Nathan, to my surprise, isn't a goalkeeper, lets it through immediately. Anyway, it's all worth it as long as we can score with Tri Pegasus. Okay, so I went to immediately call in subs so we can put Mark back in the goal. However, before I can actually switch them, we do Prime Legend again, but it fails. We do Tri Pegasus again, but it fails. Then, Axel does another Prime Legend and we break through. After putting Mark back in the goal, Turner is confident that he can score again. However, this time we have a capable goalkeeper and his Fire Tornado is stopped. At the end of the match, we're about to launch Prime Legend again when Hatch stops us with Killer Slide, ending the match in 2-1. International All-Stars is next. They're a team I wasn't necessarily worried about at first, but after starting I quickly realized that I was in trouble. We call in subs and start launching shots at the keeper. Maximum Fire, Dragon Tornado, Fire Rooster and Dragon Slayer all get stopped by Soul Hand. The first half is so still that I can't even call in substitutes until halftime. But the second half is where everything turns around. We call the substitutes in and instantly break through with Prime Legend. There may or may not have been some vitamins in use in some of these clips. We start shooting a lot to drain the keeper's CP and shoot Fire Rooster straight through God Hand X. Then again with Prime Legend. When Hilo is exhausted by all the shots, Kevin absolutely destroys him with Dragon Slayer, ending the match 4-0. The Dark Angels match was uninteresting. I'm gonna do the word summary again. Fire, fire, fire. Goal, goal, goal. Halftime. Fire, goal. Shadow, goal. Fire, fire, fire. Goal, goal, goal. Easy win, 7-1. Little did I know the Dark Angels were the calm before the storm. Team Ogre is next.
Let the match begin!
Team Ogre is the final boss for the main game. Their shots can break through if performed from anywhere on our half of the field. Meanwhile, scoring is nearly impossible because their keeper has high voltage, another 3-player block, but this time with air type, meaning that I don't have a strong shot to break through the keeper because I don't have a very strong wood shot. Knowing that I won't break through high voltage, I instantly start spamming shots to drain the keeper's TP. However, not too long into the first half, Callus gets the ball and destroys Mark with Doom Spear. So, this is it. The loss. With no moves that can break through high voltage, I'm pretty much done for. After halftime, I keep draining the keeper's TP, but it's of no use. We're nearing the end of the second half and... Wait. Are those sweat drops? If anyone shoots now, it's a goal! Max comes in and does cross-drive and saves the day! But I'm not done. I want to win this match now. Jude, go get him! We nearly get Prime Legend off, which would have broken through Electra, but Stark, the most annoying player in the game, stops Jude with gravitation, leaving the match as a draw. At first I wanted to call it quits here, but I look back at the rules I set myself, and they stated that I must stop if I lose, and a draw is not a loss, so I decided to play the final match. The last match is against the girls team.
Let the match begin!
Like Team Ogre, if Celia or Nelly managed to shoot, it'd be a goal no doubt. However, unlike Team Ogre, Sylvia was not nearly as bad to get through. As a matter of fact, Fire Rooster gives us the lead nearly instantly. The rest of the first half is another back and forth of us shooting and not scoring. In the second half, Axel scores with maximum fire, followed by some TP draining, and Jack scores with an Inazuma drop. At the end, Sela makes it 3-1 with Destin 2, but they don't have enough time for another 2 goals, giving us our last victory. So, that's it. I strongly believe that I could have won against Team Ogre. The only thing is that this heartless maniac stopped us at the last second. Still, Default Raimon, probably the weakest team of the bunch, managing to get through all the other teams with no losses? Well, that's further than I expected, to be honest.